some of the experiences and some of the individuals who really shaped your understanding of risk and kind of made it more accessible? Because I'm sure there was a point where it was confusing. It wasn't necessarily this passion that you had. What was the experience that made it something that really broke off for you and really excited you?
Well, what's interesting is, starting off with moving to London and working there in a solicitor's firm, and then sort of going on the circuit speaking about environmental. There was new law in the US, and the UK was coming to terms with that. The London market was coming to terms with that. And I remember an incident where I was speaking and one of the attendees stood up and said, well, it's the US lawyers that are cleaning up, meaning the cleanup of pollution. And afterwards, this gentleman came up, and we ended up being friends for the 4 years that I lived and worked there. He became a mentor, and his thing was, don't ever hesitate to share your knowledge despite challenges to the subject matter. And again, that's like a life-changing moment right there, because I could have just sort of hid and said, oh my gosh, this crowd's going to be too tough. And I guess it got me thicker skinned for now, because cyber, there's the mantra, oh, it won't happen to me. And that's been being said for 20, 25 years, and it keeps happening to people. So that was one thing. And then another thing that happened was back when I was a student, and my favorite law professor, again, taught me a positive way of thinking, even with challenges in studies or whatever it might be. And so, those were two men that really kind of changed the way I thought and my mindset. And not saying that you aren't intimidated or scared or things that happen, but, you'll go back to those moments in the timeline, as you said, and say, okay, stand up straight, get strong, think about what they told you. If you could do it then, you could do it now. So here I am online, first time LinkedIn Live.
It's me. Oh, wow, we're honored. Thank you.
Does that answer your question, Yehuda? Does that answer your question?
Yeah, I think that answered my question. I mean, for me, I'm always so interested in seeing what transforms, this similar experience where everybody goes to college, everybody has these classes, but who are these people that transcended it? Why was this thing where it really resonated, and it wasn't just something that was abstract, but became something that became more salient? And on the other end of it, I always wonder with mentorship, because in cybersecurity, amongst other things, it's really important